And what's up, everybody? It's Joey Bags coming at you once again. This is the hat trick, 3 nights in a row. I know. It's freaking awesome. Got some time, got to sit in the sin rig. Yes, it would be nice if it was a little bit earlier, like it was yesterday, but I mean, 11:30, it's not too bad. It's a awesome Wednesday night. Been an awesome day, really calm. Kids are on spring break. Everything is awesome. Can't complain at all. I'm glad I'm here with you guys tonight. I'm glad I'm here live streaming some sim racing. And what we're going to do is, like we did yesterday, we've got we got the wheel cam. So we got the wheel cam up. Let's go ahead and get right into some action here. So what I'm going to do today is I really don't have anything particular to demonstrate. I just figured I'll do some hot laps. Well, actually, I'm going to do a track day, a couple laps in the Caterham 420R. Shout out to Mike from Sim Racing 604, because if it wasn't for that video he did the other night introducing me to this car, I would not be enjoying driving it. But tonight, I'm going to be in one of my favorite courses, which is a VIR, the North Course, a small course for a small car like this. It's super fun. So we're going to do some track day hijinks with it. What I'm going to do is we're going to just do the same car. So we're going to just have a bunch of the same car running around on the track. Now let's get to our main screen here so that way you can see everything. There we go. We are good to go there. So let's get into it. Already. I'm already feeling it. Oh, man. So let's get into this. A few hot laps. This will be fun using the PXN V12 the light version of this wheelbase, not the DDS, which is the 10 Newton meter. This is the 6 Newton meter. Huge shout out to PXN for making this awesome wheelbase here. And let's get out onto the track. You know what? Let's change this view. You know what I think I'm gonna do? We'll do a few laps, normal dry laps, and then what I'm going to do is, because our buddy Rod Bearings yesterday was asking, hey, what's Sol? So what I think I will do is I'll go into the weather management and we're going to have a few laps in the rain. Actually, I've done the update, so there should also be thunder and lightning. So you know what? Maybe we'll set up a nice little storm and we'll see how that looks. So we'll just do a couple laps through here. What's up, Rod Bearings? I was just talking about you, bro. So because you were asking me what Sol was yesterday, I'm gonna go ahead and add some weather into this track day, so it'll be a rainy day track day, so you can take a look at what Sol does. Let's see. Right now I just added Forza Motorsport 4 HUD. Oh, very cool. I've got the Gran Turismo 7 HUD as an option here. I just never set it up because, I don't know, call it laziness. There's actually a lot of things that I should set up, or that some people would set up, but I haven't, out of laziness. Woo, almost went off track there. Let's get this a little bit closer. Oh. Oh, lock up, lock up, lock up. Yeah, the AC. Well, what I'm running, well, okay, no, what I'm running isn't the default Assetto Corsa one. So the speedometer that you see at the bottom corner, the bottom right corner, is actually, I believe, initial D's. I think it's part of an initial D gauge pack that I downloaded. Everything else is stock Assetto Corsa stuff. Quite honestly, there's really nothing wrong with it. So, and for the most part, I tend not to really pay attention to it. So, oh, locked up them tires again. Gotta be careful when I turn on that rain. If I lock it up, it's gonna be messy. So on this track day, I'm in second place of 9, which is cool. Not like the other track days where I had a bunch of GT4 cars. So there was a reason why I was ranked so low. Ah, off track, not cool. Hopefully tonight, Comcast Xfinity decides to not be buttholes and have issues with my bit rate, with my upload speed, so that we don't get any stuttering. Unfortunately, I am not going to be playing Le Mans Ultimate. Well, not at least on stream. What I did was I disabled SAM in my AMD Adrenalin video card software, and I'm gonna run some tests with SAM disabled to see if I get that same issue. If the issue stops where my system completely crashes randomly after a bit time of using oh that dang it. I'm in now 7th place. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see if I can get my second place back in the drive before we hit the wet. I'm going to, yeah, this is the snowball effect I've talked about. Too concentrated on what's happening in chat, if anything at all, and not paying attention. Oh, I'm in 9th place. This is so bad. Look, man, no hands. All right, let's get serious here. Yeah, man, the downloading of mods gets addictive very quickly. The awesome part is that Content Manager has a feature that allows you to compress your file, so you're not eating up as much space as, you know, you should be. So you can go ahead and download all the mods you want, then compress that folder, and you're good to go. And half the space is freed up. Oof, only got me up to 8th place. Do you know how to get the cars like in packs? Okay, so there's some places where you might get lucky and find the entire pack, an entire pack of cars. Like, I want to say I had found a pack of GT2 cars, so I was able to just download the whole thing, unzip the file, and then install each vehicle that I wanted. I didn't have to do the whole thing, but it was just easier to download all of the cars. You really have to look around. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll find it, and then other times you've just got to do it one by one. Yeah, honestly, it's easier. Well, I found it easier to just put right into Google what you're looking for, and you know, dang it, goosed it too much. You know, just put it right into Google, and a lot of times you'll be surprised on it'll point you right to what it is you're looking for. Damn, I gotta make up 5 seconds, almost 4.5 seconds. Damn, you would think with 9 cars on the track, I would see more cars near me. So what I was thinking of doing was, I have a plan. I think for video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the same GT3 car across Assetto Corsa, ACC, AMS2, Race Room, R Factor, and yeah, I believe that's all the sims that I race. And I'm going to see what my lap time at Spa is going to be, or how similar I can get it to. across all those different sims using what would be the same version, each version of their GT3 car. Which GT3 car? I don't know. It's probably going to be the Porsche, because I think the Porsche is probably the only one that I can find that'll be similar across all the, or at least the one GT3 car that's going to be similar across them. Damn, 7th place. Two tenths. There we go, making up some time. Yes, Assetto Corsa can very quickly addict you to modding, especially when they make it so damn easy to install cars, tracks, HUDs, the radar. I mean, it's so easy. Now, have you done the custom shaders patch to run weather and other various things? Ah, no. I should have seen that happening. You know how to play music on the radio? I do not. I know there is a way to do it, but I do not know how to. It's not one of the things that I'm really, you know, familiar with, or something I'd even really do. YouTube or Spotify. Yeah, it's one of those two. But I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure which one that is. All right, let's go in and let's add some weather here. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we? Where's my weather? Where's my weather? No tires. Essentials. Nope. 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 All right, here we go. Pure config. All right. Yeah, I even looked up a track from my home. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing that's like so freaking awesome about it, is that, you know, something like that you can easily go ahead and do. Now, let's go ahead and no, that's not what I want. What I want is weather. Where? Ah, here we go. There we go. We can turn that one off. All right, let's go ahead. No, I don't want nighttime. No. One daytime. Go back to day. There we go. All right, we'll go to that time of day. Where is... Ah, here we go. So this spot we can trash. Here we go. So let's go ahead and let's do heavy. Nah, we'll do a thunderstorm with some rain. What track is it? All right, so now let's go. All right. So now we're driving in a thunderstorm. We got a wet track. We've got rain coming down where now blurring my vision. Ooh, that was nice. I'll try not to talk much so that way the you can hear the thunder and the rain. I can tell you it's difficult to see. iRacing and their whatever their tempest rain, you know, weather system has got nothing on Assetto Corsa and Pure. Oh man, that lightning looked so good. Gotta be real gentle with the car in the rain. You can feel the effects of the rain and puddles. Oof. Ooh. Oh, that lightning looks so good. This is looking so good. That tail just wants to kick out on me. Dip my tires into the dirt. All right, let's pull into the pits and let's see if we can make some more adjustments here. And look at that, you can even see the water droplets on the hood. iRacing has nothing on this. All right, so what's good, El Dominici? What's poppin'? It looks more stable than yesterday, or? All right, let's see. Let's make it a little bit brighter out. All right, so we're running a thunderstorm. Favorite, no, dynamic. Let's see. Okay, so we can transition. What I want to know is Alright, so we're gonna do a light thunderstorm. let's move this slightly. It might be a little bit easier. There we go. Don't need to do the transition. So now, humidity, moisture. Oh, no. I don't want to move any of that. All right, I think we should be able to go now. Let's see. I do have to tell you, driving in the rain with some thunder in the background is very soothing. So if you're just joining the stream, I'm just running a track day in Assetto Corsa using the Caterham 420R at VIR, Virginia International Raceway, the North Course. The other cars on track are the same 420R. And I thought, just to make it a little bit more interesting, I would throw some rain into the mix. And I am using the PXN V12 DDL 6 Newton meter direct drive wheelbase from PXN. A great little wheelbase if you don't want to spend a ton of money and you want console compatibility. I think that's its biggest draw, is the fact that you can easily go ahead and hook it up to your Xbox and your PlayStation, and you can go ahead and play whichever driving games on those consoles you want, whether it's Forza on Xbox, Forza Horizon, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation 5. Not a sponsored video. Oof. Car is getting squirrely. Maybe I should put in the description of the live stream that it's Assetto Corsa in rain. I have tried the LA Canyons. It was super cool. And the biggest reason why I tried it is because I like watching Matt Farah's The Smoking Tire. And I believe he does a lot of canyon driving out there in LA anytime he has, you know, a car featured. So I kind of wanted to get that same feel, not being somebody on the West Coast, as we don't get that here. That's so awesome, man. I'm super jealous. Let's see, can we catch up to these two? I'm gonna keep it easy behind you. I want to read what you just wrote, but I also don't want to crash. Ooh, don't want to lock those up. I was just about to. Let's see if I can catch up to him. Oh, just dipped some tires. Where am I going to catch up to you at? Let's see if we can catch up in these uphill twists. Force feedback is so good with this direct drive base. I so thoroughly enjoy it. It gives me just the right information I need on the road condition, what the car is doing. Oof. Almost ate it right into the rear of his car. Where can I overtake? All right. Oof, locked up them tires. Oh. Wet weather driving in this is interesting. Ooh, I really want to see what's happening in the chat. I see performance talk. Are we talking PC performance? Car performance? I'm trying to concentrate here, so. Bobby No Breaks, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Ah, dang it. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know there's really not a lot out there when it comes to the PXN. What little there is... Oh, I don't have that set. So what little is available out there, it's usually someone just trying to shit on it because it's not a name brand like Fanatec, Assettec, Sim Magic, Moza. You know, that's usually what you're gonna find. You're gonna find somebody either trying to shit on it, or you've got someone who didn't have a good experience with it, and that's because they used one of the lower end lines like the V9 or the V10 with which honestly those are just pretty much really crappier versions of the G29 or, you know, any of those gear driven gear driven bases. You know, they're not very good, and for the price they are, I would just always tell you, just go get a Logitech. All right, so let's see if I can catch up here real quick. Do you know a good budget PC build already that you recommend? Really, what everything comes down to, yeah, the V9 is a toy. Essentially, what it really comes down to is what is your budget? What can you comfortably afford? You know, you can say, oh, you know, I want this, I want that, but what can you comfortably afford? Once you figure out what your ultimate budget is overall, you can then start putting together what it is that you're looking for. Now, if you want to run a racing sim, especially something like Assetto Corsa with the mods, well, pretty much anything gaming, you really want a good balance between your CPU and your GPU. You don't want to get such a low-end CPU and then such a high-end GPU that then you bottleneck your GPU because your CPU is crap. Vice versa, you don't want to go ahead and get some hot, nasty 32-thread CPU and then get some mid-tier GPU, because you're just not gonna really see any benefits. You kind of want them both to be of similar spec or similar performance. Why? Because they're just gonna feed off of each other much better than if you are, you know, toward one side or the other. RAM, for the most part, we're at a time where I think 16 gigs has turned into the new 8 gig, and 32 gigs is the new 16 gigs. So I would probably recommend anything 32 gigs or higher. Fast RAM is nice. Good timings on the RAM is probably about more beneficial. Motherboards really comes down to what bells and whistles you may want, but at the same time, also, are you going to overclock? Are you not going to overclock? Are you going to lean toward a processor that you can overclock? And then are you going to get the supporting cooling mods to support overclocking, or are you just going to keep it stock the way it is and just get a pretty decent air cooler? Or I mean, you can maybe get a AIO if you wanted to, one of those all-in-one water coolers, but they get kind of expensive, and then depending on the case, whether or not you're able to, if you get a single rad, which I don't even think they do single rads anymore. I think most of them are for the most part like 240, rads, and then whether you're going to fit it in the front of the case, the top of the case, are your lines going to have enough space? These are things that then you start getting into the weeds about. Is the iBuyPower Trace 7 good? Honestly, I do not know, because I have not seen anything regarding it. Since I build my own PCs, I tend not to really look at the reviews for those pre-done or pre-built systems. Not saying that they're bad, it's just not in the realm of what I would go for. I tend to more, pick my budget, what I'm able to spend on it, and then from that point start looking at reviews and specs of the components that I'd want to throw in. Okay. Oh, well, you know what, you're correct with the whole DDR4 to DDR5, but I really think we're at a point where I know I'm running a DDR4 motherboard. I actually have my old PC as DDR3 and it still runs wonderfully. Are they still making DDR4 like with the newer generation of CPUs and motherboards? I don't even, are they even, is there even still DDR4? I think DDR4 has now become legacy the way DDR3 has become, like ancient history. I think everything now is pretty much DDR5. When I built my current rig, I think DDR4 was kind of going out the door. That's why I got a good deal on the 64 gigs of RAM that I did. Yeah, well, you see, and that's why, since with my rig, I decided, because I wanted to keep the budget low, I went with a already going out the door AM4 platform. This is why I chose the 5800X3D. It's still a really, really, really good chip for gaming. B, we're able to find it at a really nice cost. C, motherboards for it were still plentiful and inexpensive. And DDR4 RAM for those motherboards was also inexpensive. It was kind of like, because it's, becoming legacy hardware and, being phased out, it's phased out enough that the prices are inexpensive, but not phased out to the point that the prices are crazy. So like, DDR5 is newer, so you'll probably find some nice newer, RAM chips that are a bit more expensive. DDR4, since it's kind of going out the door, you'll find, companies that are liquidating, trying to get rid of whatever they have in stock. They drop the prices on that. Go and try and find yourself some DDR3 RAM, and you're going to be paying DDR5 prices. That's kind of what happens. Computer hardware gets to the point where it's new, so it's kind of expensive. After a few years, the prices drop. And then after it's already out the door that, it's like super legacy, the prices jump back up again. It's freaking crazy. But yes, that kind of goes in the whole, when you're picking your platform, like I did when I went with AM4, I knew I was going with DDR4 RAM. But if you're going with the AM5 platform or whatever Intel is at now, I honestly have no idea, then that's most likely going to be DDR5. So really, that's what it really comes down to. It's like, pick what you need is your overall budget. Like, what is the absolute most you're willing to spend? Take that number and then start looking for 13th gen already. Yeah, think about it like this. My previous build to this new one was running on a 4th gen Haswell and an RX 480. And that I was running Assetto Corsa with mods, and I was still getting over 60 frames. So, all right. So if your budget is 1K, so you've got your 1K budget, pick what platform you want to be on. Do you want to be on AMD or do you want to be on Intel? Once you've picked that, go ahead, you pick your CPU. Once you've picked your CPU, now you want to go ahead and you want to allot some money for your GPU. Remember, you don't want to go too far with the GPU where it's expensive and at that point your GPU is pushing more than what your CPU can handle, and then vice versa. You don't want a CPU that can't handle what your GPU is putting out. You know, you want to make sure that they're like I said, that they're kind of equal. You don't want any bottlenecks in your system. So like you don't want to throw an RX. No, is it an RX? No. What's the RTX? An RTX 4090 with like an i5. Not something that I would do. Or yeah, you can go ahead and send me the link on there. You know, a 3060, you're good on around that price point, and honestly, you're going to get good performance. I can tell you that my buddy has a 3070 with a old, what is it? He's running it's a server chipset, one of the old like 32 core Xeons. He's running, I think, a 32 core Xeon. I can't remember which exact one it was, with a 3070, and he sim races. And we hooked up the my Quest 2 to his PC, and oh man, we were getting some beautiful frames. I think it was over 90 frames in the Quest, where it was very nice and smooth. It was a good experience. It was a really good VR experience. This is before I upgraded my system, and I was still running the RX 480, and I couldn't really run or do much of anything when it came to VR. Monitor specs, we're at the point where I think 1440 is the new 1080p and 4K is the new 1440. At that point, if the monitor is also okay, so in your budget, is your budget for PC only, or is it for everything? We're talking keyboard, mouse, monitor, speakers. If your budget of 1K is for everything, that might get a little dicey. If monitor, keyboard, accessories is separate, honestly, I would probably go with the biggest, highest quality that you can afford, but stay with a known manufacturer. So, something from like BenQ, something from Samsung. I don't know, like screens like that. Scepter, I think that's like a Best Buy brand or something you can find on Amazon. Sometimes you'd be like, oh, you can get a 34-inch ultra wide for like $260, and the panels just aren't that great. If you stick with known brands, at least you'll know you'll get a decent panel. What is up, Concubati? Thank you so much for coming into the stream. I'll definitely look for you on Discord. All right, I sent you a link. Check on the one that says good on bestsellers. I'll go ahead and I'll take a look at the link, and I'll let you know, what I think. But when it comes to something like monitors, panel quality is really where it's at. And some of those cheaper brands, their panel quality isn't all that great. So yeah, it might be a 1440 panel, but they're just like, you know, I don't know, just not my favorite things there. All right, so I'm already done with Assetto Corsa. Let's go ahead and let's race some Assetto Corsa Competizione. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's change this. PXN Lite ACC. Let's change this here. All right, so we got that. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see if we can change. Here we go. Let's change this title. ACC PX. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. ACC. And game title. Assetto Corsa Competizione. Wow, 2018. The DDS, I honestly have no idea why it's so hard to find. I really don't. I know Micro Center back last September, they had a bunch in. That's when I had originally ordered mine, and it was great. The one issue is that it's a standalone. So if you don't have pedals and a wheel, it's like an extra, add-ons that you're gonna have to buy. And quite honestly, and I made a mistake in another video. The pedals that you can get from PXN that they include in like the V10 that are A3s. I had called them A7s before, they're not. They're A3s. Those pedals suck balls. They're trash. Those pedals are trash. Their good pedals are the pedals that they include in the DDL bundle, the PDHMs. Those are the all metal pedals that they sell. Those are the really good pedals. Those are the ones that I would tell you that's the one to get. So if you want to use the bass on console, on Xbox or PlayStation, you have to use PXN's wheel and you have to use PXN's pedals. The A3 pedals suck ass. They really do. Junior Swingman, what's up, boy? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I hope everything is good. I hope everything is good. Welcome to the stream. I am rocking right now some ACC on the PXN V12, so you made it just in time. No, we're not gonna do the Expo today. Today I want to do a GT3 car. Let's then get out of here. Here we go. Open series. So, like I was saying, the A3 pedals from PXN suck. Don't even bother. This is why I ended up sending the wheelbase back, mainly because I couldn't afford to keep the 6 and the 10 at the time. And I kind of had to make my decision which one did I want to stay with. And while I really like the force feedback, the 10 newton meters of force feedback on the DDS, the DDL came with the pedals, the wheel, it came with everything. It was pretty much a plug and play setup. The DDS is only the base. Then you have to buy the wheel. The only wheel that's available is that 13-inch wheel. Then pedals. The only thing that's available are the A3 pedals, at least on Micro Center, and they suck. Weird. I didn't get a notification about the live. I know. Bro, I've taken it as I'm a nobody. So if people get notified that I'm streaming, I'm happy. Make sure, I guess, to hit the notification bell. Make sure you're subbed, so that way, maybe, hopefully, I become more popular and they decide to, hey, the people that want to see his stream can see his stream. Hey, here you go. But like I was saying, the DDS doesn't come with anything. It's just that base and the dongle to connect to the PlayStation. You know, so you're kicking out extra money. The DDL bundle, honestly, is a lot more. You get a lot more for your dollar. And the pedals are way better. So it's one of those where if you want to use it on console, you're limited in what you can do. Now, if you're going to be strictly PC, the sky's the limit. Don't even worry about that. Get whatever pedals you want. Get whatever wheel you want, as long as it's an NRG style quick release. And you're good to go, and you can have all the fun you want. Let's hop into the 296 Ferrari. I really like the Ferraris. Let's see, what team do I want to be? Team Conquest? All right, we're going to be Team Conquest. Oh, and we're going to rock the American. I just checked and everything is selected correct. I'm just going to chalk this up to I'm nobody, and I guess I got lucky that everybody's being told that I'm streaming. All right, so here we go. No, we're not racing there. I don't feel like racing. I get some good races at Spa. I'm going to go race Spa. I enjoy Spa. I know everybody's with the whole, where the heck is Spa? Brands Hatch, Mazzano, Nürburgring, Ricard, Valencia, Vandervoort, Alton Park. Am I like super having a mental issue right now? Imola, Red Bull Ring, Silverstone, Paul Ricard, Barcelona. Okay, let's do 2013. Ferrari. All right, that doesn't matter. What? I can't run. Ah, there we go. I was about to say, geez. Not practice. I'm going to run a quick race. 10 minutes. We'll do this at noon. All right. I think we're good to go there. All right. Let's go ahead. And let's run a race on ACC. Okay.
Stay double file.
None of my buttons are set up. Listen, bro. All I can do is be honest about stuff. That's really all I can do. For the most part, everything I pay for. So I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to be beholden. Like I said, the Camus C5 Camus sent to me, and I really do like that wheelbase, but I'm not saying I like the wheelbase because they sent it to me, you know, for free. It's actually a good wheelbase because it's also super cheap. It's like $250. So it's like, yeah, you know, on top of the fact it's actually kind of good, it's cheap. If it sucked, I would say it sucked. Fanatec, you're gonna always hear me call Fanatec a bunch of pieces of shit, you know, but that's mainly because, you know, they took 22 days to even let me know what the hell was with my order after I spent almost $1,000 with them. And there's still people that are 4 or 5 months later and they haven't gotten a freaking thing from them. You know, I think there's people that haven't even gotten any emails, people that are trying to do chargebacks and whatnot to get their stuff. So it's like, for real, Fanatec sucks ass, you know, and what they're doing to their customer sucks ass. You know, what really sucks is that the company sucks balls, but the base is actually kind of good. The hardware is good. The company sucks, you know, so imagine that leaves you in a position where you're like, ugh, you know, I can only talk so much shit about Fanatec, and then it just gets kind of old because we already know Fanatec is garbage right now. You know, they make some good hardware, they really do, but the company as a whole just, ugh. Yeah, I agree. The show has been fantastic. And you see, and it's just one of those things where it just kind of sucks right now to be Fanatec. I can tell you, I have had a good experience with the hardware that I bought. That's my experience. I'm not going to say that everybody is going to have the same experience. And quite honestly, a lot of people have not been having that kind of experience. You know, now, will I buy anything else from Fanatec? Nope. I've said it in other videos. What I've bought from Fanatec, that's it. If I want anything else, I'm going to try to find it secondhand from somebody else in the community. I did get the QR ones for both wheels, and I bought those secondhand on Facebook Marketplace from someone who upgraded to QR2s and was letting them go for $10 a piece. How do you not buy QR1s for $10 a piece and to help out a fellow sim racer? Hell yeah, that's something you do.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Woo! I just went through there with bows out. Would have been nice if I would have held it together. Maybe I should have done some practice laps. Yeah, I think I should have done some practice laps because I haven't driven the GT2 Ferrari in a minute.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Listen, the DD1, the PlayStation compatible one, I so wanted one of those, but I have such a hard time spending the like over $1,000 that some people want for the secondhand units, where you don't even have, you know, warranty anymore. And quite honestly, the way Fanatec has been, imagine you spend over $1,000 on a piece of equipment, and when you need the company to stand by their product and fix it if there's a problem, you are emailing back and forth 2 weeks just to get an RMA. Nah, man, that's bull. especially if I'm spending that much money. If I'm spending that much money, you better answer my emails same day. I think my preferred is going to always be Assetto Corsa. That's just pretty much, I think, the first one that I went ahead and actually started using and driving in. I think second on my list is AMS2. I, for some reason, really enjoy driving AMS2. And that's only recently. That's after the 1.5 update that they did, I think, in about December. Because before that, I couldn't hold a line to save my life in AMS2. After the update where they improved the physics and the geometry and whatnot on the tires, it became a drivable sim for me. So I started driving that more. Oh, God, I love this load cell pedal. If you do any upgrades on your sim equipment, get a load cell pedal. Why did I get no time gained? On what?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Bro.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Seriously, dude? I heard really good things about the Simjacks,
Halfway through. Keep pushing.
especially for the price where I think they're like
Clear on the left.
$250 or so.
Car on the left.
I think depending on where you order them from, but I've only heard good things about the Simjacks. Where if you see, what limits me a lot is because I like keeping my PlayStation and Xbox compatibility. That's what kind of limits me a lot. That's really why I'm so deep into PXN and Fanatec also, you know, just because they give you that option. Ah, dang it. That was my fault. I mean, I've heard for the money that they're really good. So, you know, if it wasn't that I was kind of locked into needing console support too, my setup would be completely different if I was PC only. If I were PC only, my setup would be completely different.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
God, I wish I could so use this as my rev light and not having to look all the way at my tack, the bottom corner. The one thing I'm thinking about adding to my setup, I'm thinking about adding the tactile inducers. So like the little mini butt kickers, the Dayton Audio, the little pucks. I'm thinking I might want to add like 4 of those, 1 to each corner of my rig, to kind of give me the feedback, I guess you could say, of what the car is doing. Because I can't afford full motion right this moment. So I think that might be a decent compromise. I was actually watching Sim Racing 604's video today. He reviewed the, what is it, the HA8 or HF8 from Next Level Racing, that haptic cushion for his sim rig. I had been looking at that for a while. It's not too bad. It's $200, so it's not cheap, but it's not expensive.
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push. Well done, mate. Trust you guys.
Oh, my tailbone is already starting to bother me. Yes, I should have put my cushion down, but I did not. I know I'm gonna hear either rod bearings or somebody else telling me I should have put down my cushion, but I didn't.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Whew. I was better on the brakes than you were. All right, come on. Oh, let me sneak up. Let me sneak in here. Ah, you're not gonna let me do it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'll take 6th place. If I can manage to hold 6th position, I'll be plenty happy with 6th place. No shame in the game for me. You can watch the PXM V12 in all its glory, doing its thing. Such a good wheel. Such a great price. If you're willing to order it from Alibaba, if you're looking at like a $550 price tag,
Right, race is on. Good job, mate. Do your best. Bring it back to the pits.
whew, there we go. Oh, what was that for? Oh. So let's see. I was in 6th place. What was my fastest lap? A 2:29. I'll take it. I know there's people out there that do way faster than that, but I'll take it. Whew. All right, let me catch up here. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't buy yeah, I can understand not wanting to buy it. A DD1, yep. I'm using SimJack. Now, when you move to the P1000s, are you also going to get the little vibration? I don't think they're motors. I think they're speakers that attach to the back of it to kind of give you that tactile feedback of, you know, traction loss or ABS. Have you decided if you're going to get that upgrade? And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they also have a hydraulic upgrade for it. Let me see. The haptic. Okay. Oh, they're motors. Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure what they are. You know, I've heard, oh, you know, haptic, you know, speakers. I'm like, okay, I have no idea what it is, but you know, is that a upgrade you're planning to get? The hydraulic throttle and brake rod? Yes. That I would really like to get for the brake. So I'm lucky. Where I live, Rickmotech, which, you know, if you know, you know, they're kind of big into sim racing. Actually, you know what? Let me go into the replay because I want to save this replay. So Rickmotech, you know, they're kind of big into the whole sim racing thing where they have their they had their little racing series on iRacing and a few other things, and they produce their own hardware, and they're 20 minutes away from me. So every so often I'll stop by to see what they've got in stock and whatnot. And I've been on their main big rig that they have there, you know, full motion, triple 60s, I think, super awesome, with their top of the line hydraulic pedals. Oh my God, it feels so awesome. Those pedals feel amazing. Yeah, bro. I mean, at this point, if you're upgrading to something that can get those bells and whistles, I honestly would. You know what I want to get into, which I haven't, and it's been a while, and there was actually an update that was released today. Let's go into some RENNSPORT. I know it's not a title that's super popular, but confirm. Yes, I want to leave the game. So yeah, I would definitely. Let's see. I'm going to turn this off for right now just to make sure none of my stuff pops up. Yep. There we go. Use my phone to log in. All right. So I'm logged into RENNSPORT. There we go. Now let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it this way. Yep. All right. So today, RENNSPORT dropped time trials, and earlier okay, yeah, they're only at 7. So let's hop in, not to the Mercedes. All right, let's hop into the Porsche. Holy crap. A 218. Holy shit. These dudes are going hardcore. 218 at Spa in the freaking Porsche. Damn, I'm probably going to be. Ooh. No. Well, you know what? Let's see. I don't think I've driven Spa in RENNSPORT before. So let's see. I know earlier today I did do my buttons and everything. Oh, we can't have that view. Okay, what the heck is happening here? Okay, seeing that. All right, so that didn't work. You can beat a 225. I don't know, bro. Have you watched me drive? It's not very good. You know what? Maybe I should update this that we're now in RENNSPORT because everyone seems to love ACC. As soon as I put RENNSPORT, everybody that's watching is gonna bail out. RENNSPORT. I don't even know if that's an option in RENNSPORT. I think there's two N's in that. No, not Assetto Corsa Competizione. RENNSPORT, homie, RENNSPORT. Oh, forget that. I've seen a few driving. You put up a 112, 113. Whew. All right, now let's see. Let's get over here and see what the heck is happening with my let's calibrate pedals. Okay. All right, there we go. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Like, it means a lot to me. It really does mean a lot to me. At least somebody does. All right. Engine start. Yes. Automatic. All right. Now, let's see. Bindings. Cameras. Next non-play. No. All right. You know what? Let's just see. I don't want to take forever here. Let's see. There we go. All right. You see, this is the one thing I wish RENNSPORT had in the outside view. I guess this will have to be it. Fourth, fifth. Dang it. 6th. I'm gonna have to count my gears. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was so bad. I don't want to drive in this. I don't want to drive in this view. Repair my car? That's what it's telling me to do? All right. Let's exit out. Let's exit out. I guess restart time trial. All right. Let's try this again. God, I hate this view. Wouldn't mind an extra gear. Oh, I so don't like this view. Wish I had an external dash. So let me know in the comments. Yeah, the iRacing view. Does everybody else like the whole in-car view, or do you do like the hood bumper view? I don't know if it is supported by SimHub or not. Remember, it's still in beta. It's a closed beta on top of that. You know, when I had my triples, I was okay with that in-cockpit view, because it gave me my side views, you know, it gave me the, you know, what was to either side of me. I was okay with that view. But being on a single screen, unless I have a really good radar, I like that hood and bumper view. Oof, that was not good. That was not good. I don't even know what my first lap was. It was a 2:37. Ugh. I guess I got so accustomed to hood view because of Gran Turismo. In Gran Turismo 7, that's like my favorite view. I prefer the hood view. Yeah, and that's pretty much my whole thing, you know. On console, I prefer the hood view. So like in Forza, the same thing. I'm, you know, bumper, hood, whatever it is that they want to call it. Hey, I'm in second gear. Now you can't even hear the engine. Back to second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Fourth. Third. Dang it. Fifth. Sixth. Third gear. Fourth. Oh, maybe this is second gear. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth gear. Okay. Okay, that should be down to first. Ah! Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. That should be first gear. Second. Don't hug the turn. Are we talking about that last turn? The final turn before the start finish? Ah, okay. Be in fourth right now. Fifth. The one thing I wish RENNSPORT did a little bit better is the sounds in this view. Dang it! Oh. Yeah, you... This is probably super low for you guys. You probably can't even hear the engine sounds. 6th gear. Gotta say, I love my load cell brake. The thing is, it's low for me too. So imagine if you're hearing it low, I'm hearing it just as low as you guys are. Dang it! Oof, I messed that one up bad. Seriously, what the hell did I hit? Oh, this is frustrating. This is super frustrating. I don't know if there's a easier way to fix my car. All right, let's see. All right. I think this is probably going to be the best way for you guys to hear sounds. So I will endure with this view for you guys. I think maybe I should take it a little easy, warm up the tires. It does sound better when I'm in this view. So I'll endure in this view for you guys. Ah, okay. Well, you know what? At least that wasn't off track. Now, have any of you guys run Le Mans Ultimate? And if you have, what do you think of the sounds in that sim? I'm not a huge fan of the sounds in that game. I feel like they're a bit muffled. It sounds a lot like what this car sounds like from the outside. I do have to say the force feedback feels kind of nice with the PXN. What the hell happened there that my radar turned on? What? Is that my ghost? Yeah. Seriously, totally freaked me the hell out. I was not expecting that. You know, I have this love-hate relationship with iRacing. This real super love-hate relationship with iRacing. I want to like iRacing, but I'm so trash that I'm just... I can't put it together on iRacing. I just really can't. And because I can't put laps together on iRacing, I don't. And I want to like it, but also their business model. They want a lot for tracks and cars. Like, maybe if the cars were like $5, I'd be more inclined to buy them. But at like $12? Hell no. And $15 for a track? Nah, that's all right. I know I gotta put in the seat time. That's the thing that kind of kills me. It's like, it's a constant battle of, I want to put in the seat time, but I also want to make some content. So, you know, the things that come along with that. And then I have 2 boys. So, like, most of my free time is usually dedicated to the wife and kids. You know, and whatever time I can carve out to sit in the rig, I go ahead and do that. Usually it's lack of sleep for me. I think I can brake a little bit later there. Freaked me the hell out crashing into my ghost. I can only imagine what this time trial leaderboard is going to look like by this weekend. All right, a 2:30. Pretty much my same time in ACC. Five more seconds. Ah, there we go. Ah. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Where am I gonna squeeze out those 5 seconds? I gotta wonder how many dudes that are like super deep and hardcore into it that are paying for coaching lessons to get on the leaderboard of the time trial. Yeah, I know it sounds like some hater shit right there, but that sounded like some real hater shit. But I know there's a few. What wilds me out is I'll watch people driving and like I still love watching, you know, the sim tubers, you know, race their races. And sometimes I'll see some of them just sawing at this wheel like this. I'm like, the hell is happening? How are you doing so much work to go around like this bend? Like I'll see them going like, oh, and I'm like, what the hell? Like I'll watch that. I'm like, bro, I'm tired watching you. Oh my God, it's 1:30. When the hell did it become 1:30? All right, this may be my last lap. Didn't realize it was so late. See, and that's what happens. You get into the rig, you start doing something like a time trial, getting set up, getting everything done, and next thing you know, it's 1:30 a.m. I've got to be up early tomorrow because the kids will be up early. Spring break. And I'll be a zombie at work. Ah, this would. Oh, okay, that's it. Not that I want to end it on a crash like this, but I think I have come to the end of my night where I'm just not concentrating. So let's get back to the main menu. At least I've got a little something something. I'm 27. But I had a 2:30. You know what? I'll take it. I will take 27th place. the last day before spring. Yeah, no, my kids went to spring break last week, so they spent the week hanging out. I went to my parents' house yesterday. Tomorrow they'll have a sleepover with their aunt and their cousins, and they'll have fun. Yep, I lease them up there. So, and then Friday, let's hope I can take the day off and just hang out with everybody and just chill. But guys, oh, look at that 2-hour stream today. Thank you so very much for everybody that stopped by. And look, this is the time that Comcast decides they want to make my my bitrate horrible. So if you're getting stutters, don't worry. We're already at the end of the stream. To the thousands and thousands of attendants and to all those thousands that watch and support, thank you so much. You're all awesome. Smash that like button. Smash that sub button. Smash that heart in Twitch. Come on. Watch the VODs. Watch the videos. And guys, I can't make a promise about tomorrow, but I'll try. I'll try to make it 4 in a row. But I will catch y'all all on... Ooh, hold on. Let me be able to break out of here. Yeah. I will catch y'all all on the next video. Everybody, good night. And peace.